Down here at the bottom right, a member of the Team Zenith. He's good, but I don't know if he's going to be good enough. And what am I doing? Oh, this is extra Lizard. I started talking about the Protoss player. I'm sorry, Artosis. I'm sorry, viewers. We've just casted so many games today. Over here at the top right, I like that artwork, by the way. It's pretty good.
It's a really good
game. Pretty complicated. Now, that's a shot of July Zerg, a legendary figure in esports. Now, up here at the top right, as I said before, when I mistook him as July Zerg, he's good, but I don't know if he's going to be good enough to take on the player he's taking on right now.
Well, all right. Probe coming down, going to see July Zerg immediately.
This is not a position July Zerg wants to be in. You don't want to be spotted right away on this map.
You don't want to be these close positions either.
Right.
All right. Well, gateway going up. Probe going out. Pretty standard so far. July Zerg being smart, getting that gas, getting that pool, playing a very safe game.
Assimilator has been taken. Gateway on the way here. I wouldn't be surprised if our Protoss one bases. One basing rush is pretty good. I'm also really curious to see if the spawning pool, when it finishes, if he's going to take drones off gas after he has 100 to get speed again. Because we saw July Zerg open up with a StarCraft 1 opening in the game StarCraft 2. That was quite interesting.
Yeah. And I expect to see him play something pretty aggressive this game, to be honest. You know, it's hard to play kind of a laid-back macro game. The other map was basically as long as you get. This one is almost as short as you get. Well, in these positions, it might be even shorter than Steps of War, to be honest.
Yeah, I think you're right. Queen on the way. Meanwhile, standard Protoss going to get that second gas right away. We do see some Zerg send out a drone very early and actually build an extractor on their gas geyser, because that limits the amount of sentries and stalkers they can get, which are basically the really scary part of a 3 or 4 gateway rush. Oh, nice. Gets that expansion up.
Yep, always annoying if they block it. Zergling's going to deal with that probe in a very violent way. Zerglings really know nothing else but violence, Tasteless.
Yeah. They were not hugged enough as children.
No.
Yeah.
Really, we're not. Queen should be hugging the larva.
I know. Well, we got a sentry on the way.
Yep. And
Zergling's going to try to get the ramp. Nice block there. As you can see, this creates a small hallway here.
It's basically single file for the Zerglings. So, you know, one Zealot single file takes out umpteen Zerglings.
Yeah, it's insane. Meanwhile, we have Stargate and a gateway. I'm curious to see how this is going to turn out, if July Zerg can deal with this.
I imagine it's going to be the one where you make a bunch of Phoenixes. He's going to want 3 to 4 before he moves out. And that's going to allow him to take out Queens, take out Overlords. And it's a very strong build. He's going to want to probably follow it up with a Warp Gate timing push, because this is July Zerg, and you don't want to mess around. But he could expand behind to his rocks as well if he likes.
Larva inject next here from the Zerg.
Ooh, a Void Ray. It's going to be made
Oh,
first.
very interesting. This could be good because he's getting a Roach Warren.
Yeah, absolutely. Void Rays can be quite good. Will he wait for 2? I think he very well may. Notice, you know, see how it's rallied right in front of it? It's a good tell that it may wait for 2 Void Rays, because 2 are very much more powerful than 1.
Yeah, I think you're dead on with that.
Oh, I am, Tasteless.
Oh, I am so dead on. Now, he's going to need to get a Hydra Den when this layer finishes. When the Morphe completes. And, you know, I have to hand it to the Protoss. He's looking a lot better than our previous game. He is hiding everything perfectly, and he's not going to attack until the second Void Ray finishes. I think July Zerg might be in some trouble here.
Yeah, he definitely could be. With the double Void Ray, not only will he be able to kill the Queens off, especially if that third one is not getting down there post-haste, and transfusions being thrown all around. I think Jalizerg will be on top of lane Creep Tumor, so he might not have energy for transfusions. But the follow-up Warp Gate, even if there's roaches, the Void Rays are going to kill roaches very badly.
Yeah, that's true. Now he's going to get there very quickly. I think actually Jalizerg might lose this. He has 3 queens, but he's got to make sure he doesn't lose those queens early.
We might even see him target one of the queens right away. Look at that. Beautiful move right there. The other queens do come up, and the Void Ray's taking a lot of damage. He pulls them very nicely, but they are charged up quite a bit now. And, oh no!
Nice, he used transfusion back there.
2 queens done, and the last one going down. And now going after a few roaches.
Uh-oh.
This is a hard spot for July to be in. He's really scared of these Void Rays.
And there's another Void Ray coming down here.
That's right. There's going to be queens popping out of these hatches. He is making as many as possible. Constantly making queens.
If he can keep making roaches and queens, he's going to be all right.
Oh, man. He's got to be careful. He's going to lose that Void Ray. But he does finish off that queen.
He's continuously making queens over here. He did manage to hold that off, though.
Yeah, he absolutely did.
And now the Zerglings are going to run back northward this direction.
Quite surprised.
Yeah,
Jalizerg held it off that well. He was really clutch, just making more and more queens. Micro that first queen beautifully well.
And I think he actually might make a bunch of roaches and just counter now.
You know,
actually, perhaps not. Looks like he's just going to keep getting drones. Play it safe.
Could be a little bit dangerous if he does that. More Void Rays being made for Core Zenith. You know, he only has 1 right now, but he's making some more. May go for another strong attack with them. Clean out those rocks. Going to take his expand.
And he needs to get this expansion up pretty quickly. The Overlord does not see that the rocks are being destroyed yet. Wait, did he not? Yeah, he actually does not have vision of the rocks. So, meanwhile, back here at the Zerg base, Spire is on the way. That's really smart.
Yep. When someone goes 1 base starport, you can definitely go Spire against that.
Yeah.
Because they just can't keep up with your Mutalisk numbers. And you don't really want to go Hydra on this map anyways, because it's scary. All right, we have the 2 Void Rays coming in now. There's a lot of queens out at the natural, though, 3 of them, waiting for Void Rays. It's their favorite food.
There's actually even more than that.
6
got so many queens.
3 in the main, 3 in the nat.
He's doing a good job, Jalizerg, of just keeping these Zerglings out here, peeking and seeing what his opponent's doing. Seeing a lot of sentries is a good thing if you're going to go Mutalisks, because sentries are just not good against mutas.
Yeah. You know, you can really target them, take them out quite quickly. Thing is, when you have a few mixed in with your Stalkers, then the Guardian Shield is quite great.
Right.
Really reduces Mutalisk damage by a ton. The splash goes away and downs their main attack. Something very manageable.
And these destructible rocks are going to be taken out. Mutas are out, though.
They're going to go over and kill those Void Rays as quickly as possible. He's sick of those Void Rays, and once those are out, complete map dominance goes to Jalizerg. And there they go. Core Zenith not going to be happy.
Nice job. Now towards the base. Protoss.
Oh, he has just nothing to deal with this, Aceless.
Yeah, he's warping some Stalkers in.
He is going to be so far
Phoenix out here. Nobody cares. Phoenix is gone.
Will it rise again? And, you know, he may hold off this harass, but Jalizerg is free to expand as much as he likes.
Yeah, to the gold base.
Yeah. It would probably be smart if he even took another base, because he's killed so many attacks from Core Zenith. It's really going to be hard for him to put anything together and attack Jalizerg. Look at these supplies right now. 100 to 77, Jalizerg in the lead.
So, Protoss is kind of stuck inside of his base. More gateways on the way. And he has such a considerable amount of sentries that he could actually throw up a ridiculous amount of force fields.
Yeah, it's quite true. Guardian shields all around as well. And he's going to want to hit an anti-muta timing attack. Well, Unfortunately, the Roach Warren's already out, and Jalizerg looks like he is going to go ahead and upgrade his Roach speed.
Yeah. And he's getting a Hydralisk in as well.
Interesting, making some Corruptors. That's actually quite interesting.
Yeah, I did not expect that.
Well, Corruptors, they're pretty good against Void Rays. Corruption, not the most useful thing in the world, but with their range and their high armor, they're very good against Phoenixes. So you might be assuming there's going to be a lot of Phoenixes out.
Yeah, you did see that one.
In which case, those would be very useful.
Well, not a bad assumption. In this case, there are actually Phoenixes out.
Yeah, against that many, not quite as strong, though.
Nice job there by July. Just doing a little bit of damage here and there.
So many sentries. So yeah, I think we're going to see him try to hit a nice timing. The problem is that Jalizerg is switching over to Hydra right now.
Yeah.
And Hydra just is kind of going to beat all the units that he's making.
So here he comes in again, taking out some more probes. And nice work there by him.
Yep. Fends Jalizerg off, but does lose mining time, does lose some probes. Jalizerg, in the meantime, is taking yet another base. Has a queen there already.
Putting all those extra queens to good use. Protoss is going to go for a timing attack here. I'm curious, there's so many sentries. Jeez.
Yeah, that is a lot of sentries.
There's actually 11 sentries here. Whoops. Lots of Hydras. Lots of Mutas.
And those Zerglings doing a pretty good job. We have all these Hydras coming in, and he may kill this first little wave, but Jalizerg, he's got a lot of supply, man. A lot of supply.
That's true.
Take a look at that. 142 against 85 right now. Even though he wins that battle, winning the war will be a lot harder.
Yeah, I think you're totally right about that, Artosis.
And here he comes in. I'm surprised he's not trying to kite against these Roaches a little bit more.
Yeah, he should really be microing a little bit more.
And now the Roaches kiting.
Considering how pivotal this battle is.
Yeah.
More Roaches, though, coming out. Jalizerg, remember, he has 4 bases, 3 fully operational. And it looks like Jalizerg is just going to manage to push him back. Jalizerg actually has creep all the way up to this expansion, so Protoss can't even expand there.
And this is going to be all she wrote for Corsair.
There it is, GG.
And Jalizerg moves on to the round of 32.
Damn. Jalizerg is really good. I don't know how far this guy's going to get. I got to see some more of his games.
Yeah.
But he definitely got about as far as you can possibly get in StarCraft 1. So I have high expectations of him in the round 32. Yeah.
An absolute legend. Feared by all.
Yeah. Well, good job today, Artosis. I think it's 11 p.m. So I'm pretty...
I think I have to take a taxi home.
Yeah, I'm sleepy, man. We've been here all day. 9 best of 3s. Some of those best of 3s reaching up to 2 hours in length. So we are pretty sleepy, but we had a great day spending with you. I'm sure there were some of you that actually watched us for the entire duration
Those of you
these.
who did, give yourselves a pat on the back.
Yeah, thank you for staying with us the whole time.
You have to stay for the Jalizerg interview, of
Can't
course.
leave yet.
Yeah, if I can't leave, you can't leave.
Yeah, that's the rules.
Yeah.
So, man, great games today. The best by far, though, was Clyde against
Leenock.
Leenock. Yeah.
Great match.
Just
the best I've seen,
StarCraft
I think,
2
in
matches.
StarCraft 2.
Yeah, I think in StarCraft 2 history.
We've been seeing some
all
amazing
3 of them.
matches, you know.
Yeah.
Xenio versus I'm MVP was amazing.
Yeah.
And Kyrix versus Fox was amazing, but this was better. This was actually much higher skill than both those.
Let's take a look at today's match results.
Leenock Foyu takes out Clyde 2-1. Best series I've ever seen. Hypered up 2-1 over Max from Startail and MC from OGS. Taking out Aya, a.k.a. Odin MVP. And that, of course, is the guy that took out Huck. So goodbye, guy that took out Huck. It's July from Startail. Dismantles Corzena in that final match.
Took him out pretty easily, 2-0.
That's right.
And let's take a look at tomorrow's Tomorrow morning. It's morning and nerd time, so it's 1 p.m.
A live Foyu. He has been told to us as one of the top 3 Foyus. He's against OGS Xenio. That's going to be a great match.
Oh, yeah.
He's the best Foyu. Then against Xenio, oh my god, I'm excited. Pult Prime against NSP June. Jinro against Next Drug. That's going to be awesome. Next Drug is really good. Moon from We Made Fox, the legend, the 5th race against Butterfly Effect Zenith. And Hydra from EG against Next Choa. Awesome day tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
I'm actually excited about that now. And then at night, I'm MVP. He's back. He's against Bonbons. Welcome back, Bonbons. Anyang Prime against Choya Foyu. Destination, isn't that an old StarCraft 1 guy? He's against Check Prime. And then Slayer's Boxer against Nexon.
Slayer's Boxer, of course, going to be the last of the round of 64.
Yep. Gotta save the Emperor for last, man. I was going to say the best for last, but
we don't actually know if he's the best.
It's not the best.
I'm pretty sure Clyde's still the best.
I'm pretty certain Clyde is the best player in the world.
I'm pretty sure about that. Thank you to our sponsors, Sony Ericsson. Without you guys, we wouldn't have this awesome event, so thank you so much. And thank you, people at home, for tuning in and bearing with our Tosis and me through 9 best of 3s, and I think the longest.
You're thick and thin, man.
Day
they said their vows
GSL
at the beginning of the day when they set their alarm. So
thank you again. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
And all the community sites out there have been supporting us. You know, we really appreciate it.
Reddit,
and
Team Liquid.
We're going to close this out. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. I got to go and go to sleep. I am dying. Take care.
Stay tuned for this.